So, you probably clicked on this video saying to yourself, what? Sonic Adventure 2 is probably the best Sonic game ever made. It's one of the best video games ever made. Well, I'm here to break that rhythm. The rhythm of nostalgia, the rhythm of lies, the rhythm of the lies everyone has told you and you have experienced over these years. So, what's wrong with Sonic Adventure 2? Basically everything. This game traumatized me. How, you may be wondering? Well, I obviously expected the game to be good. You know, everyone praised it, everyone said this was a good Sonic game, this was a good game in general. But I then actually played it. And I think the effects aren't gonna ever wear off of me after my playthrough of this game. So, Hold on. How did this game traumatize me? Well, after I played this game and figured out that it was shit, literal shit, I got traumatized. I got scared. I was scared. I don't think I can go back to how I was, how I looked at games before I played this game. This game essentially traumatized me and made me not be able to trust any game to play going forward. Like, I'm genuinely scared and horrified now after not playing this game. Like, I'm scared that the next game I play and everyone's praising it, I'm scared and it turns out to be a bad game. It turns to be as shitty as this game. You know, and I got a Switch now, so I have to actually buy games. You know, and getting money here isn't easy, for me at least. So, if I buy a game and it's not good, I feel scammed. I feel angry. I want to fucking kick the person that told me this game was good in the fucking balls. So, what's exactly wrong with this game? Well, what's wrong with this game is basically 99% of this game is bad. Why? Well, let's look at the gameplay. The gameplay essentially in itself is shit. There are three game styles. One is speed stages for Sonic and Shadow, okay. One is the mech stages, which are horrible for Tails and Eggman. And oh my fucking god, don't even get me started on the treasure hunting. Oh my fucking god, the treasure hunting. These are probably the worst levels I have ever played in a video game. And I think that with a great... No, I'm not even lying, guys. I'm telling the truth. Don't play this game. You're gonna be traumatized, okay? Don't play this game. And if you think I have a problem with adventure games in general, well, I don't. I really like Adventure 1. I don't know why Adventure 2 didn't do that. They just made the game worse than it already has been. Just like, why? Why? Like, hold on, even if the speed stages are good, there are a few of them that are bad. Crazy Gadget just literally drives me crazy. Pyramid Cave can go fuck itself. And Final Chase is just gimmick. So, now that I bashed the gameplay, let's see what the fuck is the story. So, the story in this game is just too stupid, too serious. Like, just think about it. A game series about a blue fast hedgehog, a two-tailed fox, and a red canine which can fucking fly is trying to take itself seriously. Does that sound serious to you? Like, genuine, does that sound serious to you? Another problem with this story, it has a shit ton of plot holes. There's just plot holes everything. Nothing explained, at least in a good way. Like, first of all, why the fuck did Gerald create the Ark? Like, why? I get it, it was a giant research facility. Why? But couldn't they do that on Earth? Couldn't do that on Earth? Second of all, why is Shadow trying to destroy the Earth? Like, why? Never I've seen him Maria flashback cutscenes, Maria telling Shadow to go destroy the Earth. Like, sure, it could be for revenge, but why couldn't he just get revenge on Gunn? You know, the people that actually killed Maria. I don't know, man. This story is just balls. Second of all, why is Rouge? What the fuck is even Rouge doing here? Is he a double star? Is she a double star? Is she a double spy? Like, what is she doing here? Is she here for the jewels? Is she here for because she's working for Gunn? He wants to know about the ultimate life form. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Second of all, third of all, why is Sonic arrested at the start of the game? I mean, it could be a prequel or sequel, I don't know, after the events of Shadow, which he escaped from the underground facility, I don't know. But it doesn't seem to be like that. Like, he just got arrested, and then we play through Cityscape, and the cutscene plays where Sonic gets arrested again. Like, why I get it, the second time he was arrested. But why the fuck was he arrested for the first time? Like, I don't understand. Fourth of all, what the fuck? Why the fuck does everyone mistake Sonic for Shadow in this game? Like, that's the most stupid thing I've ever seen in a Sonic game. Like, bro, look at their faces, look at the bodies. Shadow's black, Sonic's blue. They have different voices. Shadow's eyes are red, Sonic's eyes are green. Like, how the fuck can you mistake these two for each other? Like, how? This is probably due to the game development, because Shadow's original design was a lot more similar to Sonic's. Maybe in the original story, because Shadow was more similar to Sonic, people mistake him. But his new design isn't like Sonic at all. I mean, at least a little bit, but it's a lot. It's like they're 100% different. Like, how the fuck does anyone mistake these two for each other? Like, this just seems they wouldn't bother to change the story because of a design change. Like, bro, if you're gonna if you're gonna change the character, change the fucking story. This isn't gonna work. And there's a lot of plot holes on here. Why did Gerald build the Eclipse Cannon? Why did he made the Eclipse Cannon? I know he wanted to get revenge on Maria, but after Maria died, he was arrested immediately. But so he couldn't make that after Maria's death. What? Did he want to destroy the Earth all along? I mean, I know that in Shadow the Hedgehog, it's explained that he made the Eclipse Cannon to destroy Black Doom and the aliens. But I think that's just a excuse to fill this gap for this game. And another thing I want to talk about this game is the presentation. Like, bro, this presentation is just so goofy, y'all. This is the most goofy presentation I've seen in a Sonic game. Like, look at Sonic's model. He's not even centered properly. Like, instead of making his face look good, his face looks like, I don't know, a hexagon or some shit. Why are his ears so sharp? Like, we do see in the GameCube version, they changed that so his ears weren't that sharp. But why the fuck is that even a thing? Why is that even a thing? So, I want to talk about the length of the game. The length of the game is not that long, and it's not even that short either. I wish it was, at least. So the amount of stages are, there's around 30 stages. With the 3 separate game styles, the speed stages are only 10 of them. And in the whole game, I think there's like 30 stages or something. I think you can already see what's the problem with this game. This is a Sonic game. A Sonic game. Yeah, and only 1/3 of this game is truly a Sonic game. The rest is as bullshit as it can get. I don't want forced exploration in my game. I don't want fucking Mega Man in my game. I want Sonic in my Sonic game. It's a Sonic game, not a Mega Man game, not a Mario game. It's a Sonic game. A Sonic game! Oh my fucking god, my throat hurts because how much I screamed. Anyway, let's analyze all the games. All the stages, I mean. So we start off with Cityscape in a hero story, and Cityscape is actually good and actually pretty fun. Not that much fun because it's immediately followed up by the first treasure hunting stage is Wild Canyon, more like wild shit. This stage took me 22 minutes on the first try to beat it. Yeah, you can see what the fuck is this. You may be wondering if you ever played the game. Well, why the fuck is these stages so long? Well, you're trying to get 3 pieces of the Master Emerald, but it's bullshit. Why is it bullshit? Because of the radar system. Why is the radar system bullshit? It was better than Adventure 1. You could track any of them at any time that you want. You can only track one at a time in this game. Meaning that they probably did that just to pad out the game length. Like, this is the most stupid way I can imagine wanting to pad out the game's length. Like, why, bro? Like, why? After that, we get the first mech stage, Prison Lane with Tails. And it's basically dull. It's really fucking generic, and the mechs are really clunky. I mean, I know they've been said to a million times right now, but the shooting isn't accurate. All you hear in these stages are beep 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 beep. That's just fucking what you hear for the entire stages. Like, just shooting and shit. Just button bashing the game. Button bashing? Sorry, I meant to say button mashing. Anyway, just button mash your way out of these stages, and then we get the second Sonic stage, Metal Harbor, is also good. And we get another Sonic stage right after that, which is Green Forest, I think. Look, I don't even remember the name of the stages. That's how good the game is. Good. But after that, the hero story goes downhill. We basically get a bunch of shitty Tails and Knuckles stages. We get barely, and after this, the Sonic stages fall. Like, everything after this is just bad in a hero story. So what is it with the Dark story? Well, the Dark story doesn't even start with a speed stage. It opens with an Eggman stage. That's how you know this game is shit. Anyway, it starts with the Eggman stage, which takes about, 3-4 minutes to beat. After that, Shadow makes this totally cool and edgy first appearance in a game. Wow, I've never seen something this cool before. Wow, super cool, Sega. Wow, what a good character. What, definitely not a shitty character, am I right? Anyway, we get the first stage, which is Radical Highway for Shadow, and it's basically Cityscape, but worse. Why do I mean that? Just don't know. There's something with this stage. I don't feel good. That it feels like they try to do Cityscape again, but they didn't capture what made City Skate good. Anyway, after that, we go to the first treasure hunting stages with Rouge, which is fucking bullshit. Like, Rouge's stages are a problem, which is they're gimmicky, they're really gimmicky, they're a lot more gimmicky than Knuckles' stages. Like in the first stage, you have to go on a turtle's back to go from two places to one. It's like, why the fuck do you have to do this? Why the fuck couldn't these two places just be connected into one big, large stage? And another one is security. Oh my fucking god, security hall. You have to finish this stage on under 5 minutes. 5 minutes! You know how absurd that is? I barely get these stages in 10 minutes. Sometimes it can even take 20 or so for me. So expecting a player to get this fast in this early in the game is just fucking bullshit, man. Just don't know why the fuck does this have to be like this? Well, this is bullshit. Anyway, and the last thing for it is Mad Space. Oh, Mad Space! It literally drives me mad even thinking about it. Just fucking bullshit. Like, this is the worst stage in a video game that I've ever played. It's the worst stage in a game, and it's the worst stage I have ever played in a Sonic game and a video game in general. You know, all of these things are making me sick. So, let's go to the climax of the game, the quote-unquote climax, when this game tries to take itself edgy and cool and serious and fucking bullshit. So the final act of this game is just. You know, it's just exists because of this is early 2000 Sonic. What do you expect? This, you know what? The Dark Age of Sonic didn't start with Sonic Heroes. It started with this game. You know, I haven't played Sonic Heroes, but I think it's gonna be better than Adventure 2. You know, I'm not gonna be trusting any Dark Age era Sonic game because Frontiers was amazing. What's the climax of this game? Basically, after Eggman puts all the Chaos Emerald into the Eclipse Cannon, basically the thing, we find out that Zero wants to get revenge on the world, and after inserting all emeralds, basically the Ark is gonna crash into the Earth and destroy it totally. Wow, who could have seen that coming? Just definitely not a generic, world gets destroyed at the end, go save the world kind of story, you know. And then we've actually fight the final hazard. It's easy as fuck. I was expecting it to be challenging. I don't expect anything good from this game. Why the fuck should I expect that? Why the fuck did I expect the game to be good? Anyway, the story ends and we basically left with nothing to discuss but the reputation and the impact this game has done. The problem with this game has it done a massive, and I mean massive, impact on pop culture and just Sonic in general. Like, the impact's so big, I don't think anything's gonna stop it anymore. Like, if I was a millionaire, maybe I could just buy every single copy of the game on every platform and then destroy them. That could be an option. But, I ain't a millionaire. I'm just a broke boy in his house with his parents, just living his life. Maybe if I was a millionaire, I could do that, maybe not. Anyway, let's see how much impact this game has. So first of all, this game had such an impact, not in a good way, that fans of Sonic are still begging for Adventure Free to be made to this day. Yeah, after the disaster that was Sonic 06, I don't think Sega's ever going to come back to the adventure formula, and that's for the better, I think, because if they did, well, I think at that point this franchise would be done for. Like, we had Sonic 06, we have Sonic Boom Rise of Leader, the two biggest failures in this franchise. And if the third one is gonna get there, I think the franchise is basically gonna be done. They're gonna basically fucking go. They're destroying themselves with this. This isn't a good thing. This is not a good thing. I don't ever want there to be an adventure free. I never wish there to be an adventure free, and hopefully, there never will be an adventure free. Because if it was, then I'm just gonna, stop being a Sonic fan. Anyway, let's talk about the last thing I want to talk about this game. It's that, why is it so beloved? Why does everyone, like most of the people, like this game? Well, it could be for three reasons, I think. And out of these three, there are a couple of them that are more stronger ideas or reasons that could be the reason why people like this game for something. They're crazy for liking this game. Just they have a brain problem or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, the first and the most obvious could be nostalgia. Nostalgia just could be anything. Like, basically, nostalgia is a pair of eyes that have short-sightedness. They can't see things. Probably nostalgia is blocking their head, and most people I saw that say that this game is good is because they say, "Oh, I played this game on GameCube when I was a kid," or "Oh, my brother had this game and he let me play it." Just stop. Just fucking, bro, just stop. Nostalgia isn't gonna fix everything, bro. Just stop. In general, nostalgia is just ruining everything. Like, nostalgia isn't a bad thing. Nostalgia is a good thing. Can do good things before you can make you have some great memories of some games or some movies or some everything, I guess. But yeah, nostalgia could be one of the issues, and one of the other issues could be also. The other issue could be that because Sega was basically going bankrupt in the early 2000s because Dreamcast failed. And it could be one of the reasons because Sega was going to quit the gaming industry. They didn't, by the way, because that's why we have Sonic games made to this day. But the reason for that is probably because people saw this game and they knew it was shit. But they said, "Oh, if we say to Sega that this game is shit, they're gonna become disappointed and sad and don't make any new Sonic games." So they said to themselves, So they probably said to themselves, "Oh, even though this game's shit, we gotta tell Sega that it's good so they can make more Sonic games." Just another excuse. And the third thing could be what I call the playthrough effect. What is the playthrough effect? Well, let's say you're watching like a Let's Play YouTuber like Markiplier or someone else, and they're like playing Five Nights at Freddy's or FNAF 6 on Location or FNAF 6 or Ultimate Custom Night or some shit. And then, because people say it's good, and I'm not saying that they're bad because they look like to be good games, and I played FNAF 6 and UCN, and they're both pretty good. Let's say people say it's good. You also say it's good because the popularity is saying it's good. Why should not you enjoy? You don't want to be the oddball thing, so you agree. most people probably haven't played Venture 2, so they probably have gone along with a lot of people. So when people say, "Oh, this game is good," okay, they said, "Okay, this game is good because people say it's good." And no, and what is even there to say? Bad gameplay, bad presentation, bad story, a ton of story plot holes, frustratingly bad gameplay styles, and a negative impact that has it done on pop culture and the Sonic fandom. This game is just like what's it called? Like a damage mark or like a scarf on your eye that it won't go away. The impact of this game is probably never going to go away, and that's a really bad thing. Like, I don't think everyone's like a millionaire is gonna go out of their way to get every copy of this game and destroy it for the sake of destroying it. This game is just gonna be probably remembered as a good game, even though it's not. It's the worst video game ever made, in my opinion, at least. And basically, it's gonna stay that way. And people are just gonna praise it to death. And basically, everything else, most people going onward will think this game is good until they played it. There is nothing much else to say about this game. Just know that I hate this game, and if you ask me to play this game on this channel, then you can go fuck yourself, because I'm not playing this game. Okay? Don't ask for it. Fuck this game, fuck it to hell, fuck it all to the nation of mankind.